emyaka 42 oluvannyuma lwa attack yasooka gye baakola mu 81 balyoke batandika olutalo olw'ekiyeekera abagetuddeyo ku nnono yaffe eri obukambwe tubeere nga tubukendeeza. Mwami Museveni president wa Uganda bw'atyo bw'agambye. Akati bwe tweyongerayo wano bagambye savers access 3.5 billion Uganda shillings illegally. Nti abatereka n'ekitavu ky'abakozi kya NSSF basobola okufuna billion za Uganda 3.5 mu bubenyi bw'amateeka. Details ziri wano. Archbishop wa Kampala Paul Semwogerere naye agamba nti respect your culture, muwe ebyobuwangwa byammwe ekitiibwa. Bwe tweyongerayo wano why experts want government to scrap PLE. Which experts are these? Ndaba wano National Planning Authority has recommended that the government scraps primary living examinations and finds another way of aiding the transition of learners from primary to secondary school. Simon, as a teacher, ndaba wano mukulu akulembera National Planning Authority, Dr. Muvawala, ndaba wano n'abantu abalala bagamba tujjawo PLE. Won't that be suicidal from the perspective of a teacher?
For us in the academia, when Dr. Muvawala speaks, there's little you can add. But I also agree that PLE has become a deterrent to critical thinking. People study from primary 1 to primary 7. Parents look for those schools where they are told that children pass PLE. Yet the ultimate reason for taking anybody to school is not merely to pass examinations, but to have logic, that you are able to think. It's not the only, not all of those working are the ones who are best in class.
Yeah, but critical thinking is one of the things, like you said, it's one of the packages in your, teaching, I don't know, curriculum and something. So why not focus on that instead of jumping onto suggesting the scrapping of the
current curriculum does not spark critical thinking. The current curriculum simply prepares an exam-eager person. Yes, as a teacher. Somebody studies simply to pass exams. Parents are telling them, don't sleep, you'll fail exams. Don't do this, you'll fail exams. So the whole thing in your mind is exams. So I agree with those who say, why should you wait for someone from primary 1 to primary 7 to have exams? If there was a way, there should be national exams maybe for every class. Once you do exams for primary 1, all of you have passed. When you go to primary, it's a different story. Primary is a different, because this is what we do at university.
Okay, details ziri wano, ba experts bagamba chibisange wano, Museveni warns UPDF against brutality, bongedde okuwa emboozi eyo. Christians urge to respect culture, mboozi eyo nayo weeri. N'amawulire amalala mangi nnyo gasange mu New Vision afulumye enkya y'olunaku olwaleero. Sir Simon ne Daily Monitor.
Kale, olwaleero Daily Monitor, this paper, the Daily Monitor, one of Uganda's dailies published in English, on its front page says, schools register low turn up on first day. Schools registered low turn up yesterday. The reasons that the Daily Monitor is giving are 2. 1, the scrapping of beginning of term exams. 2, parents are cash strapped. People have no money. Embera sinungi. Tuli front page ya Daily Monitor. Monitor agambye nti kaliso wa government muchala betika yagambye nti we shall call byarugaba on SSF na yes nkola yafe kusokera kumu big suspect the main suspect tetuyinza kwanga atego tusokerako tusoka ku musimeno alioke aje. Monitor no singa mubadde mukola wano mubadde mugenda ku suspension because what you have put in the lizard says Museveni lists 9 issues to boost economy. Lizard, doesn't he have a pamphlet now? Because every time he has issues to list on the economy. Monitor, hey, the times are not good. Daily Monitor. Call me, talk to me. The times are not very good. This lizard here, we look for. Who is this lizard in Daily Monitor? Daily Monitor, I want to see your lizard. Who is this lizard? You want to look for Akate what? Okay. President Museveni says UPDF should stop brutalizing citizens. The commander-in-chief of the armed forces in Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has warned his army, the one he presides over, to stop brutalizing civilians.
I hope they will adhere this time around.
Two things come to my mind.
This is not the first time he's saying this.
Because this statement has some point of admission that there is brutalization. Say stop. It means that you stop something you have started.
Okay. Before you give us the other two things you're reading from that, I was alive to the fact that in 2017, Mr. Museveni, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, wrote, 2017, he wrote to heads of security agencies in Uganda. N'abagamba ekintu kyekimu mulekeraawo okutulugunya ba suspects nga mubagalamu information. I remember very well. Era n'abasinkana on the same. Nothing has changed.
That time he said the suspects. This time he's saying civilians, which means Mr. Museveni knows that the army, some sections therein, are brutalizing civilians. I now have to apologize to our friends in the National Unity Platform, NUP. They have been saying this and we've been saying no mulimba. Abusajja butukuba, bututulugunya, batuyola mu drone, batukuba, and we said no. So it means that it is actually true, these things are taking place.
Is admitting that there is a problem.
And this is what the NUP guys have been saying. So it is true in this country, the UPDF, our most honorable army, is brutalizing civilians, and their commander-in-chief, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has warned them to stop.
There's another thing I'm reading from that.
Civilians.
Abamaje. You know, now the head of state, the commander.
Page 5 of the Daily Monitor says, NSSF whistleblower says wrong elements targeting him. And who is the whistleblower? Job Richard Mutua. So since when did we begin to declassify the whistleblower? I thought the law requires us to keep secret this whistleblower. He can even testify in camera. Now you have put him and all his identities bare. Is it Daily Monitor that has done that? Or is it the whistleblower himself? Because they quote him speaking.
He has been all over social media.
But then he's not a whistleblower.
Actually, he doesn't say that he's a whistleblower. He says he's a petitioner, and that is all.
If he's a petitioner outright, that's okay. But if you say whistleblower, there is some requirement that this man is kept secret to do the whistleblowing. Okay. Anyway, I read something yesterday saying how Minister Betty Amongi released state information to a whistleblower to fight Byarugaba.
That's how sad.
I can speak without contradiction that I see Byarugaba going to prison to meet Jamwa.
Really?
I can repeat without fear of any contradictions that if things go the way I see, that if these revelations are correct, I can see Mr. Richard Byarugaba going to prison to meet David Chandi.
I pray he doesn't. Mubukedde nga tugenda
kugala mutimbagano
dakiikemu yokka ndaba wano Bukedde naye akulembeza eggulu erigamba nti abazadde bakoze olutalo ku ssomero. Lutalo ki bisange mu Bukedde? Nendooza n'omuko gusembye wano gwensinga okwagala baguyita ssanyu. Ndaba wano mwana muwala nze nina ensonyi.
muntu chaba nethonyi nethamu mawengo nethonyi agamasa amakuru bwegati mukalo katajja na busero Baba TV ganga muka every morning Adam Kungu Simon Muyanga Rutaya Dori Mwesige Nelukia Subo Mpoza atwali Lizadi wangi wezi manyani enseno
olunaku olw'enkya wetujja okutandikira Lukia Mpoza atuwagali ku mutimbagano
mpereza nze noonyenga ebyange moto y'amaka kubanga bw'oba n'omukazi nga Lukia you need those things daily otherwise you know moto ezo
Lukia tuweyagali mutimbagano
moto y'amaka ofubanga obutanyiiza muntu alina njala kubanga obusungu bwe bubeera bungi ate buba kumpi tegedde ddala ku maama Warren ne taata Warren ensi eno gye tugenda okwekubira enduulu ate bwe tutuukayo tuzikuba kale
Okay, it's okay ranga kali kubanga mbatwala ku mitimbagano ndi musanfu nti sa Simon Muyanga Rutaya atandise yena okulya nkobete okulya kuba kulya bigambo bye oba okubona ekitangala mu national unity platform these guys tibalimba bajo kwogera
waliwo ebimba byongera mu bina ebimu biba bituufu
ekyo kitusanwisa ino sango nawo nani kubivumo omutimbagano eno ali ku Baba TV ze natuse kubanga ateneyunga kuba nange tukutuse ku agali kufa ku mitimbagano egy'enjawulo bute tusobola kubanga ati nange mbosa awansasula Baba TV Facebook tuli eno jayo benga ati nange otubona ku Twitter tumaze okubanga ati nange ku Twitter ni ku Facebook tukutereye ekibuzo ekyolunaku what do you think about Uganda's army ejerefe area eritukuma UPDF oliroza kuchi chicho lidiku bango jayo bengate hotu terayo yoide kwijeria Uganda ate wano suspe yabatereza the suspension just made them stronger chitofu munange jayo bengate munange obuna Baba TV mitimbagano Facebook Twitter YouTube tuliyo Atinoro atensimbwire ku mutimbagano gwa soft power ono ni mukama wago naye wano tugo tukobyechi Minister Namuyango's driver directed to report to police after damaging Budoise students case abantu bano bavuga bubi banaye mutuyambe bwoba idinga ovuga omukulu naye no ba minister obani tovuga Katonda n'abantu abakozesa enguudo bona abantu so ono yeti mugwana ajja abenga ta reporting atusobola ate kukozesa luguudo bubi wani na ku bantu n'omwana muto yabe alijja ku isomero omusango gwene ate wano tubona Joshua Karamaji appointed New Uganda Electricity Transmission Company Limited uno yefunira ogufo yerira mbigere banefe aba softy Power News babikuleteire ebya NSSF babyogeire ku bingi no wano tubona Uganda South Africa delegation meet on face cooperation ate bwe tujja kuba naife aba ship reports bano banaife bona bingi batereyo tubona no omukulembezi w'iwanga yego bogu bakulembeza Yoweri Kaguta Museveni kuba nti President Museveni wants schools on fees for arts teachers ni UPDF ku brutality wano talimbye bakuba nti bajjo obukomo okukula kujayo jokoma okukula obo oyongera okubonekera ebintu bingi dada talimbye nelala kuba abasirikale bali abeera batukubanga nti okay ni bano ayinga empisa deibwe datu dinti muna maji aba nempisa enungi aye mbwanga president nabo enenga muli kusiuka empisa muli kunigiriza abantu please stop ate wano emachi ndiawo bayagaine obuwanga bw'abantu n'omusayi mu musabo yawe machindye ate wali mu iwanga lya DR Congo peacekeeper killed as UN shopper comes under fire near Goma bili one papula akadhiship kumtimbagano how Erika Ruhanga united divided parliament over the war in northern Uganda bili one panefe aba ship reports Cecilia Ogwal how eri yena vemna yabangate ayogerako Erica Ruhanga persuaded me to support procurement of presidential jet. Ate wano tubona President Museveni awarded the highest medal in UPDF. James Mujakozo omukulembeze wewanga minene mingi. Bya driver wa Minister Namyango polisi ebingiremu ate banaife bano aba UG standard batukobachi bona kuba nti Museveni outlines 9 tasks ahead to free achieve strategic goals. Mukulembeze natumubona ano bichi ebyo bajja kubanga ate mnangi batamukola kubonanga batuka kubirubirwa beibwe ate relying men and boys in fight against female genital mutilation yona babiri kuleteire banga ate mnangi obitayo emivu yegiri mu NSSF yona bagikuleteire Auditor General false found on suspense accounts biri wano te wano UNEB explains categories of withheld exams as parents panic over unseen results. Katusabe benga ati somero tiri akola ku mivu y'abana bawe ebibuzo byaibwe Busoga Courage Mwiri byona babyogeire ku wano ate wetula ku wano pa Dr. Mugisha National Water Storage Corporation to clamp down on meter reading fraud. Banaife aba UG standard. I'm Rosanne Jakubanga tenswika wao. Tijakubanga nswikao wazira nongero kubategeza nti bingi bikajira maiso. Byotino okubanga mnange tubatusa kuina na Josinziro okubanga ate oliko ekibuzo tukitereyo ku mtimbagano chicho idiku ijeria ife area UPDF banga obutayo benga ate mnange otukolachi otuiramo tuwe ebibugo byo ndi kubanga ate ndira kwe yebanange Adam Kungu ni Simon Yanga Taya banange tukajira bingi byetu jjo kubanga ate mukatale omustaso ifali yajja kubanga ate atutegeza ebikufayo amasomero go bakayongera okuingiza abana kubatamu ebere yakatandika lunakula lwe twakatambula kwa Adam Kungu.
Webale nnyo Sobo Lukia Mpoza okutusako agafulumidde ku mitimbagano. I like the story yoyogendeko eya Mwami Museveni gyetukonye kwano briefly weyabadde ekaceeka olunaku olwajjo n'asimba amannyo ku nsonga y'okutulugunya basivilians bannansi nga je lya Uganda UPDF.
We cannot call you our army. Army nga goli lyaffe the Uganda peoples Uganda peoples defense nga you are the Uganda people woli waffe ate ngo tulugunya ffe.
In fact Simon ne Lukia ejeri ya Uganda ino libadde limaze akaseera nga byenyumiririza mu kubeera subordinate to civilian authority. I am wondering whether ekyo kyasoboka okwogera mu Uganda ya leero nti UPDF we are subordinate to civilian authority. Just like they are engaged in voluntary activities towards Taresita. But if their overall commander can say, Simon, that mubadde mutulugunya ba civilian.
When they say that they are subordinate to civilian authority, it's a bigger statement, broader. You cannot disqualify it simply because there are a few isolated incidents of
let's look at the
torturing
at what constitutes being subordinate.
Subordinate means that if tomorrow a civilian government, where I want to be a gigi of Dr. Besje or Robert Chagulanyi came, they would gladly salute
Do you see that?
the leader and march on.
No, you know.
That's what it means.
No, what I'm telling you, Simon.
I
know what I'm saying. I'm looking at a combination of things. Me and you were here, just Mukalaka Wede. We saw not one soldiers, not two, serving soldiers. Others, actually one of them is now a minister, a retired soldier, but now a minister, saying, Chagulanyi naja na Africa president, munafe to saluting him your president. The army, some officers in the army, serving army officers, others, retired generals, saying we can never salute Chagulanyi.
Was that the spokesperson of the army speaking?
Where are they? Those one who said that, where are they?
The generals.
No, where are they?
One of them. No, those are errant generals. There would be one or two.
Which steps were taken to avert a repeat of the same?
You want to punish a general? When a general is being punished, you can't know. Civilian cannot know. They punish them in there. When they go
Simon,
in there, they tell them.
I agree that our UPDF has a number of achievements, and these have happened over time. But what has happened in the recent past has tainted that reputation, that image we had.
Really?
Yes. I've associated with people before. Really?
That's what I was going to tell you.
You get it?
Many Ugandans are more comfortable associating with
Not
a soldier.
now. Not anymore.
No, yes.
Not anymore.
Really?
You know what happened on 18th and 19th November 2020? Going by official records, 54 people were shot dead by security agencies.
Ganga mukaku Baba TV mlimutya mwebale dakika 7 kusawa endala enchu ya lero katumule mukano tuile olini Adam Kungu ate bwali kuloza ku UPDF Adam aenda kutuizayo man hey you want to take me back?
No, it's official. 54 people were shot dead by security forces.
Again popular nemi kutu muganga muka ku Baba TV.